This is happiness, to be everything at once. Be unblinded, be unlearned, be unbridled and unburned.
Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new episode of Mood Prep. My name is Dave Nixon, and today we're going to talk about something that I call the achievement wheel. I was trying to think of what to call this and figure out exactly like what is it that I can label something to explain the deeper meaning behind what I'm getting at. Now, we live in a time where achievement is something that we really put high value on, and for good reason. I think we look at our ability to be able to, my ability to speak into a microphone in Canberra in Australia here, and then you people hear it all over the world. Like, we've got here because of the achievements, and to be able to share ideas and share thoughts and share love and share all these good things and challenges and how we overcome them, everything, right? There's a lot of achievements that have allowed this to come to fruition. So my bash here isn't on achievement, just to clarify, for obvious reasons. It's to bring forward this concept that people will continually run, that no matter what they do, maybe this is you, maybe it's not, but no matter what you do, it's just never quite good enough. You know what, I used to say this to people I was in friendships and relationships with. It's like, no matter what I do, I can't win. And it was so interesting that when I realized how often that was me just throwing a fucking Hail Mary pass because I didn't know how to deal with the relationship, it was actually just me repeating words of one of my parents, going that's what they would say when they couldn't win. They would say that as a form of playing victim to the situation of, I don't know what to do, you're kind of crazy, and I can't win no matter what I do. And then later on in life, I realized it wasn't about winning. It wasn't about achieving a particular result in a relationship, a conversation, or in a friendship. You don't win a friendship. That's not how it works. You don't win a conversation. Mr. Peterson talks about this in great detail when he talks about the fact that there is a set of games, not just a game. And he goes on to say, if you're in a conversation with your spouse and you win the conversation, you don't fucking win. You don't win anything, because tomorrow you wake up and they're there again. Like, what are you going to win? The asshole award for the partner that didn't work together, so there could be a win-win-win rather than a win-lose situation. So it's really interesting sort of looking at this ability to try and achieve things throughout the day and throughout life, and constantly trying to improve our position is something that is both noble, but if it takes control of our personality. If you've done the Enneagram and you score a relatively high type 3, you may be an individual that falls into this category. Although 8s on the Enneagram scale will also do it. So that's the achiever and is number 3, and the 8 is the challenger. There are other types as well. Type 6 is one of those, the loyalist. But either way, what I'm getting at here is we often put weight behind achievements and also hold our identity to them. And we prolong our ability to feel good, in short, to feel good about anything until we have that achievement. But have you ever like berated yourself and, dug deep and did all the hard work and went through all this shit, and then you finally got your achievement and it was like, woo, cool, it felt good, but then it was just gone the next day? I mean, it could be uni, it could be, maybe it was a relationship, maybe it was a business, right? It's like we often put off this feeling of reward, of gratitude. This is where fucking gratitude actually comes in, of what it is that we do and what we hold our identity to prolong it to some point in the future when we achieve something. And if we berate ourselves all the way there, thinking that's just a part of our personality, probably not. We'll probably actually train to do that. The voice of like never good enough and be humble when you win, which is often shut the fuck up when you win because it doesn't mean anything, you got to go back tomorrow. It's like we have this voice that is so harsh on us no matter what. It's probably not our voice. it's probably a voice of usually a parental figure, but sometimes a teacher, sometimes an authority figure of some level. And they're just projected their values onto us, and we have held them and used them. Now, here's the kicker, is that people that often do this have often achieved a lot, and they've done really, really well. And the issue is that motivation strategy that they've been running, because that's what it is, has actually worked for them up to a point. The difficulty around this is that moving forward, how much longer are you going to berate your whole psyche just to try and achieve things in the face of other people's opinions? Like, really, would you talk to your daughter or your son like that? Would you talk to your nephew or niece like that? Would you talk to your students like that? It's the easiest way to look at it. Would you talk to a younger you like that? And so, more often than not, the answer will say, no, I wouldn't do that. It's like, well, why are you doing that to you? We still have a divine child within us. We still have this sensitive part of our psyche that just is so fucking sick and scared of being berated by the big ego voice in our head. But it's how we know how to get things done. The issue with this, though, is that we never feel fulfilled. No matter how much we do, we never feel fulfilled, and then we lie to ourselves saying that fulfillment's just on the other side of this award, of this achievement, of this PB. And so we tell ourselves that, and therefore we set that up for ourselves, and then we go about trying to make sure we go and achieve that, and nothing's never good enough until we have it. And it could take years, and that's years of berating yourself. Think about the conversations you may have with yourself in order to get this one moment of bliss that passes just as quick as it comes. And the question here isn't necessarily, do we have to get rid of this? Is it finding one or the other? It's like either you achieve or you don't. That's black and white. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is that we can have both. We can achieve, and we can be proud of ourselves all along the way in order to that achievement. We can. It doesn't mean we have to rest on our laurels if we're just proud of what we've done and who we are every single fucking moment. And this is the beauty of it, and this is where gratitude is actually really important. People are like, oh, gratitude. Shut up. It's gratitude is literally the emotion that you're able to elicit to thank the universe for you being alive in this moment. It sounds corny as shit saying it out loud like that, but the reality is that you're not getting, I say this so often, you're just not getting your 20s again. Are you just going to talk shit to yourself your whole fucking 20s so you can have a shitty fucking mortgage when you're 45? And is that what you want to do? Think about it. Okay, you're 40, right? What are you going to do with this next 10 years? Because between 40 to 50 is going to be different to 50 to 60. I'll tell you that much. So have a look at the conversations you have with yourself. Have a look at the standards and maybe the markers that you're putting on your success, and what are you holding off giving yourself for those success. Sometimes we're only achieving because we achieved when we were young, and that's when we got praised. And so when we still achieve now in life, even though we're not happy, we've trained ourselves so hard to try and get that I'm proud of you, son, or I'm proud of you, daughter, conversation. And it's just not happening. We're just not getting it. See, this is the thing. If our parents don't teach us how to be proud of ourselves, then we constantly seek this praise from this conditional, some sort of esteem, right? And that conditional esteem might be, I see an authority figure, I want praise for them. I see that there's an award to win, I want praise from that. And we still tie this emotion to it as if it was our parents saying, I'm proud of you. The issue is that the question is, are you fucking proud of you? And the way you talk to yourself is a direct link and a direct correlation to whether you're proud of yourself or not. Because one day, your parents won't be here. Right, hopefully you get to bury them. That sounds bad, but fuck, I don't want my dad to bury me. Don't want to do that to him. And so I look at this situation, and it's going, when are you going to be proud of you? It's a good question. And on that note, I'm out. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you found this podcast beneficial and mean the world to me, if you'd pass it on to someone else that you think would also find it beneficial. Maybe they struggle with their own conditional esteem. Maybe they're constantly upset at their own self about how they're achieving or not achieving. Whatever it may be, if you know someone that thinks that you think would really benefit from it, then it would mean the world. if you could pass on this. I would love to also continue this conversation in the Mood Prep online group. Just jump on that's my gym. Jump on facebook.com and search Mood Prep online. It'll pop up, and then we can maybe be friends and we can talk more in there. If you're a PT, a coach, a trainer, check out the Coaches Circle and my connected coaching seminars. They're at davenixon.com.au. Otherwise, team, as always, I'm grateful you're listening in. Thank you so much. Until tomorrow, peace and pizza, kick today in the dick, slay the dragon. I'll see you soon.
to be everything at once. Be unblinded, be unlearned, be unbridled and unburned.